morning, everyone. Welcome to Movement with Georgia. So for today's class, we will be using a medium set of weights and a lighter set of weights. I have about a 5-pound set for my dumbbells, and a lighter set is about 1 to 2 pounds. Alternatively, if you don't have weights like dumbbells, you can always just use your body weight. So for when we do the bicep work, you're focusing on that flex when we curl, and then slowly releasing, trying to focus on that contraction in your muscles. And you can do that just with your mind and muscle connection. Shoulder work, we'll be using the lighter weights. So honestly, you can just use your body weight. It's a great, you'll still feel your shoulders. You can also use canned goods or water bottles filled up as well to hold something. I think that's it. So let's get warm. Big stretch. Big breath in as you reach. Exhale. Release your arms by yourself. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Just allow your body to relax and let your feet ground down into your mat. Relax your shoulders. Soften your belly a little bit. Big breath in. Big breath out. On your next big breath in, sweep your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, we're gonna tilt to the right side. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. Soften your knees. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, tilting over to the opposite side. Left arm down, right arm reaches over. Good. Inhale, come back to center, reach. And exhale, fold up and over your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Step your right foot way. Lower your back knee as you flex your spine. And exhale, soften, sink your hips for a little bit more. Stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand down, left arm to sky. Good. Inhale, sweep your left arm forward. Send your hips back, halfway shape. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward. Press your hands into your mat. Step your left leg and back. Good. Exhale, send your hips back. Lengthen. Inhale, look forward, step or walk. Hands. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale. Line as you roll all the way up. Reach your arms, breath in. Big breath out as you go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, punch your palms, and sit your left foot back this time. As you lower your back knee, roll yourself up. And exhale, soften, and forward. Inhale to find length. And exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, sweep your left or right arm down. As you send your head back, lengthen your leg up. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your right knee, send your hips forward, plant your palms. Pick up your back knee and take your right leg up and back, straight-legged dog. Yes. Exhale, right foot comes down, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips up and back. Inhale, roll forward, round your spine, and lengthen through the crown of your head, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, send your hips up and back, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Whoa. Exhale, bend your knees, down dog. On your next inhale, lower down to your knees. Untuck your toes, your hips back. Child's pose. Inhale, slowly roll yourself. Unwrap yourself. You ready? Okay, so come all the way onto your back. Hands behind your head. Toes wide, face the sky. You're gonna lift your shoulders, lift your chest, find a crunch as your toes tap in towards center. Yeah, here we go. So lower, feet tap wide, lift. Yeah, feet wide, feet together. Good. Crunch, feet together, feet wide, lower. Crunch, feet together, lower, feet wide. Yes, okay. I want you to try something here. Can you draw your back ribs down into your mat? And that's gonna kick on your transverse abdominal wall, which wraps all the way to your spine, the back of your spine. So think about that wrap connecting towards the bottom of your ribs, all the way to your hip points, to your pubic bone, and then wrap it around to your spine. So there's this really, really beautiful connection happening here to support your spine, keep it in neutral. We're gonna hold it in. We have tiny lifts there in 2 and 1. Here we go, little lift, little lift. Yes. In 4, we hold the lifts. We hold your chest up. We just tap your feet, widen in 2 and 1. Here we go, tap wide, tap in, tap wide, tap in. Yes. Oh my gosh, here's 8. Then we land your feet wide. Left arm reaches overhead. We're reaching towards the right. As your right knee pulls in, you got this. 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Reach to the right. Right knee pulls, set it back down. Reach. And lower. Yes, reach. Lower. Oh my goodness, that's wild. Here's 4. Then we go for a little jog. We bring both hands behind your head. We have bicycle crunches, side to side. Ready, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Twist right, twist left, twist right, twist left. You're breathing. Feet landing wide, knees bent, other side, twisting. In 3 and 2 and 1. Here we go. Reach to the left, left knee pulls, set it back down. Reach to the left, set it back down. Reach and lower. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Here's 8, 7, 6. Then both hands behind your head. We have little lifts. Finish. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Little lift, little lift. Maybe as you do that, you add your feet out, feet, feet in, feet out. Here's 4. Oh my goodness. That's the hardest thing I've ever done. 3, 2, and 1. Hold in for 3, for 2, for 1, and let it go. Lay back. Hands behind your hamstrings. I hope you're feeling warm in your core. Find your high plank position, walk your knees back, descend your hips. So you're in a high plank position. If you were to lift your knees, you'd be in that high plank, yeah? Tuck your toes. My feet are about hip width distance apart. Right hand will tap your left shoulder and then set it back down. Left hand taps right shoulder, set it back down. So I'm starting with my knees down just to get familiar with what's happening in the rest of my body, especially my hips. So I'm trying my best to keep my hips where they are. We're gonna layer on in 4. When you tap your shoulder, you're gonna pick up your knees. In 2, check it out, here we go. So right hand, left shoulder, pick up your knees, then set it back down. Left hand, right shoulder, set it back down. So now I've walked my feet a little wider because that helps support and stabilize my hips a bit more. If my feet were together, it'd be a lot more wobbly. So you adjust as you need, where you feel supported. You dig through your fingertips, finger pads pressing into your mat. Here's 8. Good. Keep going, breathe. Yes. In 4, we're bringing your knees under your hips. Tabletop in 2 and 1. I'm gonna walk my hips a bit wider now. Knees under my hips. Pick your knees up and set them down. So can you try to find that neutral spine by hugging your ribs, back ribs, back. Sorry, your front ribs back. Without manipulating. Nice. In 4, we hold it up. We're twisting right and left. In 3, slow. In 2 and 1, follow me. Twist to the right. Come back center. Twist to the left. Come back center. Yes. Ready? Speed it up. Let's go. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Now if you sped it up and you're just like, oh, too quick, especially if you're doing this in the morning, you want to come back to something that feels more attainable and sustainable for your body, you do that. There's no one watching you. There's no one keeping score here. Here's 4. We're coming down to your forearms in 2 and 1. Let's go. Knees down, forearms down. Step your feet back. Tap your knees down and lift. Tap your knees down and lift. So I'm finding that forearm plank. where my hips are in line with my shoulders as best as I can. From there, I'm tapping and lifting. Good. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. We're coming down to your belly. You'll feel really good coming up. We'll count you down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Tops of feet pressing down. Hands behind your head. Lift your chest. Lift your legs. They go up and down. Press it down through your pubic bone. Press down through your hips. And what that does will lift your belly away from your mat and engage your core. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it high right here. And release. Wow, we're just rolling to your left side. Left side. Your top hand, your right hand can come down. Left arm wraps under. Bottom knee's bent, top leg is long. Press up with your right hand and then lower back down. We lift for 2 and lower for 2. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Let's get situated here. So, can you walk your right hand away as much as you need so that your shoulder feels good? So if you wanted more spice, you could bring your hand closer. That's harder. And if you needed more space in your shoulder, you could walk your hand a bit away. Nice. Let's speed it up in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift, lower. Ooh. We don't need to be here for very long because this one is, ooh, it's hard. Here's 4. We're holding low. Tiny dips in 2 and 1. Here we go. Little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. Can you press down through your top leg? Oh, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Sweep your legs around. Bend your right knee. You're on your right hip now. Left hand in front, right arm wraps. We lower for 2 and lift for 2. This is one of those shapes where I want to look down. I want to round my spine and my body's headed in towards this ball shape because it just kind of wants to roll up and die. Not actually, but sometimes for a brief moment, I just want to rest. Totally contradicting to what I'm aiming for here. I want you to find some enjoyment in your movement. If you want to, you can stay here, or you can speed up into and 1. Here we go. We go down and up. Can you press the back of your head back so your posture's proud? Here's 4, 3, hold it low. Right here, little dip, little dip. Oh no, it's little lift, little dip. Lift, little dip, little lift, little dip. Just 4, just 3, just 2, and 1. Oh. Pick yourself up. Coming to stand. You ready? Okay, grab your heavier set of weights for biceps. Feet are about hip width distance. We have a bicep curl. When you're ready, here we go. Curl for 2, down for 2. Nice. So can you curl your palms to your shoulders and then down to your thighs? Yes. Curl and down. Curl and down. In 4, we're gonna add a squat. Ready? In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. It's down squat and up lift. Down squat and up lift. Warming up your thighs here. Because our next workout, it's thigh focused. So just bring in the warmth there a little bit. Yeah. In 4, we hold it low. We hold your arms halfway. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Little dip, little dip. Okay. Option, little pushes forward. So push forward, push forward. So it's a dip, push. Okay. Keep this. Just pluck up your right heel. Keep the dips, keep the pushes. Ready? Here we go. Dip, dip. Yes. Nice. Woo! Oh my goodness. 4 more. You have 4. Then we squat. Your right heel left. Do a rotator cuff slide as we stand. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We rotate wide as we stand. Then we come back down, lose a little squat. Good tempo. Here we go. It's up for 2, down for 2. Right heel still lifted. Nice. Up and down. We're just switching sides. Coming down. 2 and 1. Here we go. Dip. Dip. Push dip. Push dip. If you want to, left heel, lock it up. Woo! Dip push, dip push. Here's good. Ooh. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. Here we go. We rotate wide as we stand. And then send it forward. Send it back. So rotate wide. And then rotate forward. Hips forward. Hips down and back. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Hold it low. Hold it low. Maybe your other heel comes up. Hold it low for 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Wowza. So good. Grab your light weights. This is shoulder work, so you can do this without your light weights as well. Right foot crosses behind your left over to the left. Hips are still forward. So if you do that cross a lot and you start to open your hips, try to cross a little less. Yeah? Fists together, elbows wide. You have a curtsy squat. Here we go. We have a curtsy squat for 2. And then check it out, right foot steps wide. Curtsy for 2. Tap it wide. So while I do this, tap wide, I'm keeping my weight center. I'm trying to avoid doing this lift with my upper body and putting weight into my right leg. When I go down in my curtsy, I'm also trying to keep my hips forward. Nice. Option. Slice your arms wide, then bend. Slice wide and bend. Keep this. Or you can speed it up with me. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice. And bend. Tap wide and curtsy. Tap wide and curtsy. We're just holding low, tiny dips. Arms wide in 2 and 1. Here we go. Just dip. Dip. Bring your palms up. Options, slide your arms forward and wide. Here we go. Forward dip, wide dip. Forward dip, wide dip. Woo! Some chest. 8. Then we're just switching sides.
Simply count breaths.
You got this, breathe.
You inhale
Dip.
on the first beat.
Dip.
Exhale.
Here's
And
4.
inhale on the second
Here's
beat.
3. Here's 2. And one, stand it up, release, shake it out, switch sides. Left foot crosses over towards the right. Elbows wide, fists together. Here we go, it's curtsy for 2, tap wide for 2, curtsy, tap wide. Now draw your palms towards the sky. We're gonna change up the arm work here a little bit. So when you curtsy, option to pull elbows behind your ribs and draw your elbows up in front. Nice. Yes. You can stay here, or you can speed it up with me in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curtsy, curtsy, tap wide. Yes. Oh. So nice, so nice. Just let your breath happen. Let your movement go along. Okay, you ready? We're gonna hold it low in 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows behind, little dip, little dip. Yes. Extend your elbows, palms down. Arms are long behind. Option, little squeezes in 2 and 1. So it's a dip squeeze, dip squeeze, dip squeeze, dip squeeze. You got this. This is the last variation. And then we're moving on. Stay with me for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Wow. Move your weights off to the side. You just need your body and maybe a support. So this is where the support would be helpful. Okay, okay. So, hands can kind of rest on your support. I'm going to show you facing you. Take your palms to your thighs and then externally rotate your thigh bone. Allow your feet to follow, right? From there, lift your heels and then kiss your heels together. Bend your knees. You got little dips. Ready? Dip, 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 dip. Nice. I'm just going to turn so you can see. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in a place where my knees are bent the entire time. And then from there, I'm just doing a little dip, lift, dip, lift. So my knees never actually extend unless I need to take a break. So you press down through your pinky toe side and your big toe mound side of your foot so that both sides of your feet have equal weight. And so that helps with just weight distribution. So if you put more weight into your big toe mound, which is tempting, your knees are gonna kind of draw in, buckle in. So can you invite more of your body to help out? Right? Dip, 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 and dip. We're gonna hold it back, little butterfly tap backs. Ready? 3, 2, 1, hold low. It's tap back, tap back. So this is happening from my glute max. I'm pushing into that external rotation a little bit more. Yeah. Good. We're holding low. We're still in that external rotation. Yes. Dip. Or press back often. Now if you want to add the dip, ready? Let's go, dip press, dip press, dip press, dip press. Okay, now we're gonna do something funky. I'm gonna face the wall again because we're gonna do an attitude lift, an arabesque up and back. We'll keep our legs externally rotated. Follow me, check it out. Ready? Stay low. Right leg lifts up and back, then come back, heel. Good, so I'm staying low. Option to add in your left heel. So left heel's up, then left heel down. Left heel up, left heel down. Yes. Okay, you ready to speed it up? In 2 and 1, let's go. Lift, lower. Can you lift up through the crown of your head? So your torso is still pretty lifted. Lift, lower. We're just switching sides in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Right foot down, left leg up and back. Lift for 2 and lower for 2. I'll show you what this looks like. Cool. More room. Lift and lower. My right heel is lifted now. This is happening from my hip, right? It's not happening from my knee. Nice. Option, add in your right heel, right? So right heel up, then right heel down. We got a few singles to finish off if you want to. Ready? Let's go. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. Final 4. Heels come together in 2 and 1. Here we go. Heels together, sink low, maybe one hand to sky, maybe the other hand hold for 3, 2, 1, release. Cool. Give yourself a little massage. Don't hit yourself, that's mean. Give yourself a nice little rub. Okay, this is where we come down to your mat. So, good news here, good news. I think, I don't know, we'll see. You can let me know later. Come onto your forearms, tabletop position. Your weight is close by to add on later on. Okay, right leg is moving. Here we go. So, right leg moves up and back. Nice and slow. And then we come back in. Knee to knee. Yeah. So it's back. Right in. So I'm pressing through my forearms. I'm putting a little bit more weight into my right forearm because my left knee is down and my left forearm. I call this tabletop bully because your left side wants to be the bully to your right side. It wants to take over. Your body is smart, so it wants to sink into where you can relax. So I'm trying to distribute my weight equally through both sides. Nice. When I get tired, I start to let go of my belt. So hugging your core without changing natural curvature. Yes. My gaze is down at my hands, so my neck stays nice and long. You can stay at this pace if you want to, if you love it, or speed it up. Ready? Right here. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So knee extends, knee bends. 8. In 4, we have tiny lifts. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Get it, go. Little lift. Up, down, down. Yes. Woo! This is so good. I love it. I think that's my favorite. No, it just always puts me in a better mood. I don't know about you, but if I'm having a bad day, just go do a little booty workout. It's like 12 minutes. I just honestly really fun. We're gonna do little circles towards our midline. Ready? We're gonna hold it up. Point your toes. Circle in, little circle, little circle. Yes. Whew. Here's 4 on this side, in this direction. And then we're just switching sides. Ready? You're with me? 2 and 1, switch directions. Other way, other way. I did this the other day, and I was like, okay, I gotta switch directions now. I just got really confused with my body. So one direction might be a little bit hard for your brain to comprehend, but you're just like, that's okay. You're just creating new neural pathways in your brain. Oh my goodness, I'm taking a break. Going. Here's 4, we're lowering, we're opening to the side. 4, right hand coming up, into, and 1, here we go. Right hand down, pull your right knee in, maybe. This is where you bring your weight behind your right knee pocket. You have a close, and then open. So now my chest is kind of off on the diagonal. And then check in with your spine once again. So that'll also require your core to help out. Okay, do this right from your outer booty. Close and open. If you can lift out of your left shoulder a little more and create more space for your left side body. Oh my gosh, this is like an exhausting workout. Hold it high. We have this internal, external rotation. Follow me. Slow. Hold it high right here. So side internally rotates, stop in, 2, and then open. Start to externally rotate side, draw forward, slide it back. In for 2, up and back. For 2, in, and up and back. Yes, okay. You can stay at this pace, or we're gonna speed it up just a little bit, singles. Ready? 3, 2, 1, get it. In, up and back. In, up and back. We're gonna hold it back. We got tiny lifts there. Ready? Back, little lift. I just felt my left side dance along as well. Okay, so see if you can minimize that work in your spine. Your spine wants to laterally flex towards the ground here, right? So, whew. Oh my gosh, in 4, we grab the weight, bring it down, in 2, and 1, grab the weight, bring it down, pump your right knee in, extend it back, pump it in, extend it back for 3, for 2, okay, hold it back right here, hold it, maybe reach your weight to sky for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, release. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, we're switching sides. Now your dumbbell's on the left side of your body. We open, arms down, left knee grind in, then up and back. Ready? Here we go. Back, 3, in, back, 3, 1, in, 3, 2, 1, back. Nice. Maybe just kind of gently release some tension in your head and find a place where can make your neck like nice and long. Okay, can you draw your left hip down a little more in line with your right? So that requires my body to press into my left forearm. I find that helps a lot. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, you can stay here, or we're gonna speed it up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. In, up and back. In, up and back. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wowza. I can't see you, but I know you're here with me. I'm honestly, like, that helps. Know that your energy is here. Because I don't just get up early like this and work out. I'm an afternoon gal, workout gal. We're gonna hold it back, tiny lifts in 2, 1. Here we go, little lift, little lift. Woo. Up and up. We're gonna do little circles towards the midline. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Circle in, circle in. So this move is a big hip stabilizer. Yes. We're just switching directions in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Switch direction. You're almost done in this shape, I promise. We're opening up to the side. Ooh, I'll count you down. Left hand coming onto your mat. In 3, 2, 1, get it. Comes down, left hand to the mat. Maybe weight behind your left knee pocket. You have an open and a close. Open and a close. That's it. Can you smile? Can you, I don't know, think about something that makes you smile. Like, I always smile when I think about my dog. It's so refreshing, honestly. To smile and feel that like happiness in your face. And I really want you to try to invite that in when you do move your body, because you know, moving your body is an amazing thing, and whatever you're doing right now is amazing. You know, so if you find that you're taking lots of breaks today, that's good. Breaks are good. You're listening to your body and giving yourself rest when you need. Let's do that internal, external rotation in 2 and 1. Here we go. Knee internally rotates, knock in, then externally rotates, slice it back. Yes. Ooh, nice. Speed that up just a little bit if you want it. Ready? Here we go. So it's slice back, knee knocks in. Knee slice back, knee knocks in. Final 4. Final 3. Hold it back. Tiny lifts there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Little lift. Little. Yeah. So honestly, I get caught up in that so much. You know, when I'm not doing it, somebody else is doing, I honestly feel like I'm not enough. Okay, grab your weight, ready? Bring it down. Extend your leg. Knee pumps in and extend back. But honestly, that just makes you different. That just makes you who you are and not anything less. Final 4, final 3, final 2, hold it back, hold it back. Here's 4, here's 3, 2, and 1, release. Woo! I'm so proud of you. I really hope you're proud. Okay, come on to your left side. Actually, your right side. Right leg off on the diagonal. This is where you could actually have your weight again, if you wanted. Bring your weight on your inner right thigh, left knee's bent. We're gonna lift and lower your right leg when you're ready. Goes up for 2 and down for 2. I'm squeezing my right leg towards my left leg. My right thigh is naturally externally rotated. Yes. So once again, if you're not lifting your leg as high, I promise you, you're still awesome. It does not define your worth or your awesomeness. Right? You could do whatever you want and still be awesome. I promise. We're gonna hold it high. We're gonna hold it up as high as you can. And then do little squeezes in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, little squeezes. Yes. Yeah, so imagine you're squeezing something between your right inner thigh and your left inner thigh, like a ball or something. You're gonna pop it. Squeeze in, squeeze in. One more thing. We're gonna bend and extend your knee. Hold it up in 2 and 1 right here. Bend, extend, bend, extend. This is where you really start to feel it because I'm like almost fatigued here. 4, 3, 2, plus 1. Oh my gosh. Move your legs around. We're just to 2 sides. Left leg out. Weight to left inner thigh. Left forearm down. Here we go. It's up for 2. Down for 2. You know, for a long time, I moved my body with always wanting to become better. And that's not a bad thing to want to be better. But it's having that intention constantly and feeling like you're not enough if you don't become better all the time, right? You can still, you know, try new things and maybe you get your leg a little higher, but will never define your worth because you're always worth it. You're always so amazing. Yes. So I want you to try to empower that right now as you finish out this movement practice with me. We're gonna hold it high, squeeze it in. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's go. Little squeeze in, squeeze in. So I'm holding up in a place that is sustainable for me. And honestly, while you're strengthening your inner thigh and contracting, your outer hip is stretching. So that's the only thing that's limiting your mobility here to get higher is a stretch and mobility in your outer hip. We have bend and extend of your knee in 2 and 1. Here we go. It's bend, extend, final 4, final 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo! Oh my gosh. Come all the way onto your back. Zip your inner thighs together. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Draw your ribs, your back ribs into your mat. Feel your core engaged on the inhale. Exhale to roll yourself up. Knees come in. Give yourself a hug. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come all the way back down and release your body. Exhale, heel yourself up, draw your knees in. Inhale to slowly expand and release. Yes. Exhale. Come in. Inhale. Your back ribs are still drawing down towards your mat. So find that core connection. Exhale. Next time we're down, we're gonna hold it down. In 3, 2, 1, hold it down. Keep your arms overhead. Press your back ribs down and feel your core engage. Lift your right leg and lower. So when you switch, left leg, lower. So when you do that, when you lift your leg, I want you to feel your hips stabilize. So can you try to keep your hip, your sit bone, or your hip on the side that you lift your leg down, right? So I'll show you what it looks like. If I lift my leg, right, a lot, I lift my hip, it kind of draws towards my midline, and that starts to change the shape of my spine. So I'm trying to keep my spine in neutral here, and that's why this is hard. Yes. If you were to look at this, it'd be like, okay, what are you doing? That looks easy. But how about you try? How about you try it? Options stay here, or you can add in a opposite hand reach. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. So right hand reaches, left toes, then lower back down. Left hand reaches, then lower back down. When you do that reach, you can bring the opposite hand behind your head if it helps support your neck. You know, I'm saying reach for your toes, but it's kind of just like this, this idea, right? It's kind of like, put the effort in to reach for your toes. It's okay if you don't touch your toes. Yes, in 3, hands behind your head, in 2, and 1, both hands behind your head, right knee pulls in, followed by your left knee. Extend your legs, lower your legs halfway and hold for 4. Draw your back ribs back into your mat for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Hug your knees in. Maybe rock side to side on your back. Then let your feet come down. Feet go wide, knock your knees in. Rest your head back. And your breath. Release your arms by your sides. Bring your knees to your left side. Stack your knees. Reach your left arm overhead and bring your right arm down. We're going to do something called Angels in the Snow. It is actually a pre-Pilates movement, and it feels really, really nice. So bring your gaze to your right side. Inhale to draw your knees back to center, both arms reach the sky. Exhale, knees come down to the right, right arm reaches overhead, left arm down as you gaze to your left. Inhale, knees to sky. Exhale, switch sides. Left arm to the sky, right arm down. Be used to your inhale back to center. Exhale. Other side. Last time here. Now inhale, come back to center, reach. And exhale, arms by your sides. Bring your knees wide here if you want more of an inner thigh stretch. Feet together. Your body feels now. You're more than welcome to stay where you are, or you can start to draw your knees in, hands behind your hamstrings. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take a gentle rock up to a seat. And a nice tall stance. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands down through the center. Just take a moment here to thank your body for everything that you just did, no matter what it looked like today. Just have gratitude for everything you were able to do. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. It was such an honor guiding you through your beautiful practice today. I'll see you next time.